So I did a little bit of research, and apparently this is the final cauldron that you're supposed to do in the game. This is like the hardest one, and the idea is you're supposed to control these guys. You're supposed to like hack into them so that they help you, and you're supposed to have like a lot of really good weapons to take this guy down. So the plan is going to be to go... No, we're gonna go and do some more story stuff and level up and get better weapons. That is the plan. There are 2 other cauldrons that we need to complete before this one. So that'll be something that we put on our list to probably try and do. I'd like to try and do all of the cauldrons in this run of the game, because I feel like they're an essential part of experiencing this game. At least it feels like it to me. And it's going to help to override machines when we are out in the regular areas of the world. Now I gotta find my way back out of here. I just had a pop-up come up, sorry. Let's move this over really quick. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Where do we go? Up here. So we're going to head towards the Maker's End is the plan. Right over here. So we're going to loot. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for this equipment stash, even though it's optional, because I think it's going to help. And we've just got a short walk to get over there. It shouldn't be too bad. There we go. So it says on the cauldron, like, recommended level of 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Am I gonna fall off? There we go. Oh, those are back. They respawned. Okay. We're gonna run. Oh, fuck off, dude. I'm running away. I'm on the mountain. Okay. We're safe now. Heal up.
No more time to recover.
Oi, oi, oi. Thought I saw something moving. Thought I was crazy there for a second. There we go. Some machines over there. Charger machine site found. Where are the chargers? That's a 4. Oh, right there.
Me.
Whoa. Oh, that didn't do much damage to it. Oh, hello. There we go. They don't give me as much experience as I thought they would when I take them out, though. I thought they'd give me a little bit more than what I got. Damn. And they don't have much for loot on them either. Go ahead and save so that we're not starting by the cauldron again. Brianna, welcome. How's it going? Did you have a good day? So am I passing straight through one of these places? I am. Oh, hello.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
This guy.
No.
Crazy ass person.
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the sun of the fight.
Pretty alright,
Don't
just
get me
chilled most of the
wrong.
day. My classes are
Strong
Tuesday and
arm.
Thursday. Oh, nice.
A little panic and desperation really sets it up.
Today was pretty good. Got to hang out with my son today.
So what's your knife
Got
for?
some work
Why
done.
would someone name a knife?
Had pizza
So
for
much for
dinner
small
because
talk.
it's my
Are
birthday.
you ready?
Just don't think this means I
And
enjoy
what
it.
else?
Don't worry.
Get the
take your
stream.
secret to their graves.
So, yeah, pretty good. I don't think I want to take this on at the moment. I think I'm going to try and go to this path and go around them. Because it's rated at a level 20. I'd like to be a couple of levels above that to take it on. So we're just going to head this way and be chickens about it. And we will come back when we're like over leveled. We're gonna look at something. Crafting. Anything for my outfit that I picked up. Melee and freeze. And shock. Stealth. Not anything really to... Oh, I did want to check for crafting capacity on the hunter bow. Yes. Nice. All done. All the way full on that. So that's good. Avoid the problems. That's called strategy. That's right. We're playing smart, not hard. That's the name of the game. Is this a path right here? No, we need to go farther this way to get to the path. Okay. I love how all the machines are like on the paths. Like right next to a campfire right there. Look at that. Oh, I went past it. Is this the path right here? It is. So I want to go this way, right? Yeah. Huh. I didn't even realize that that's what that was. Walked right over it. Oh, it's a shell walker. A couple of them. I'm curious if I can silent strike this thing. I can. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to. Oh, okay. I don't have any potions. That guy's done.
Helpful.
Whoa, whoa, okay. What you gonna do now, bro? Yeah, that's it. Whoa, hello. Right. I didn't do too bad on that, I think. I think I took him out, like, appropriately. Very nice, very nice. Gather some resources here. Go. Alright, let's be on our way. It won't take us long at all. You don't need to charge me, bro. If you charge me, I'm gonna kill you. I told you. Oh. What is that? Oh. Okay. Like, everything gets aggroed. You get like 5 things on you. Oh, and I start back here. Come on. Oy. Yeah, it, like, and they don't do a very good job of alerting you that the machine is, like, coming to get you. You know, like, they got the little yellow dot and the red dot, but it doesn't, like, swing the camera or anything to let you know, like, hey, you aggroed this thing. Because, like, right now, from my experience, basically what you have to do when you're out here in the wild is just avoid all the machines. Like, don't fight them. Don't try and level up. Like, just run is basically, like, what I've learned here. And when they put them, like, right next to the path like this, like, and then they get aggroed and they charge you, it's kind of bogus. Like, look at how far away it's charging me from. And now look at all those things. Like, that thing way back there got aggroed. Why? Yeah, I think it's a little unfair. It's a little big. Like, why are they so close to the merchant? It's weird. I think one of these rope casters might be a good thing to try and get, because it can, like, pin stuff down. I've heard that they're good, so I think I might invest in this, but I need a snap maw heart. So the next time I see a snap maw, I need to kill one. See, and like you can get hit when you're in the middle of that animation for the critical strike. Alright, we're at a city.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
It's a corruptor. And a tank. Looks like a tank upside down over there. Some more tanks.
Might be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
Or I could just shoot them all. we go. Wait. What the fuck?
Alright. Nope. They're close. Just like you said.
Down, but we're not at.
Down, but what?
No danger. Almost
They're still looking.
Should probably take those guys out. Lots of stuff to pick up. Damn. Right. Let's go see.
Got you located.
Do you?
but not the ancients buried in the grave.
What up, bro? Hello. Put out of its misery. What's up, boyos? Nice. Guys over there. All right, let's go get these supplies. Got very snowy very quick. Went from like pure orange to pure white.
Right where he said it would be.
Nice. Ooh, damage coil. Oh, they gave me a rope caster. Nice.
Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use.
Cool. Oh, this is like free XP. I should do these. Cool. I'll have to remember those.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
Oh, we're close. Go to the ruins. So we're going to be going underground, I think. There's something here. Nice. Now I saw a corrupted watcher around here somewhere.
Corrupted
Shit.
watchers. Acting as guards.
There's two guys down kneeling over there. There's that guy there. Oh, I can use my scanner. One there. A watcher. Yeah, there's two guys there, so I'm going to leave those guys for last. What are those on his back? Oh, blaze canister.
Well, here I am.
Nice. Whoa. All right. Yeah, GG easy. Oh. Right. I think that's it now. So, I wonder if we find out exactly who the red-haired woman
These
is.
things, they're massive.
It's got to be Aloy's mom or grandma or something, right? Or like maybe we're like, you know, thousands of years later or something after society was destroyed. What was that noise? Something big. So maybe we're like generations and generations like after, but
All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
they lived. They worked. Oh boy, corruptor over there. Is there I thought I saw a person up here. Guess not. Stealth is like the main way to go, I guess. Holy shit, there's a lot of people.
Corruptor.
Ah!
Through the challenge.
I dodged. How did I miss? How did I miss? Yeah, that would hurt, I think, a little bit. Wouldn't it? What the hell?
I felt that.
I can't grab onto stuff. Robot so top heavy, poor design. Yeah, it does lean a lot when it walks, doesn't it?
I can see them.
Okay.
I can't see them.
Where did the corruptor go? It like ran away. Go. Took a lot of arrows.
The snow's got a bite out here.
They found the destroyer against that frostbitten tower. That's not going to come free of its grave without a struggle.
Who said that? They found one of those big corruptors. That's not good. Let's equip that weapon that we got, the rope caster thing. And let's see what we can do with modifying it. Tear coils. I think I'm just going to do one of the good green ones because this is just a green trip caster. Rope caster. Yes. Let's get some more ammo for it. Right. Modifications. Let's do it. Want to have plenty of room. And we'll do that one too. There we go. Now we're full up on some of these things. And we can get some ammo stocked up. Tie rope light pack. Alright, now we're full on everything. Should be good to go. So we need to circle around through the building and to the dig site. Watch your heart. That'll be nice. Oh. I didn't realize there was more guys. Nice. Almost level 23. do I get... Oh, right here. I was gonna say, I was looking for something yellow. I didn't see it, really. It's really hard to see.
An explosion.
Uh-oh. Using explosives to get the big... It's called a destroyer, right? Is that what they called it? To get that out? It's not good. What is that? Not what?
Another explosion.
Is it Deathbringer? That's what it's called. What? It's so huge. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be a cutscene. I thought I was going to have to like stealth in there.
Rotate turret! And fire!
The fuck?
Oh,
So are they-
weapons operation. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Let's set up some traps.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Focus. Stop working.
I've disabled his focus.
Ah!
Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weaknesses.
Alright, let's scan this thing. Holy shit. This is just one component that I'm trying to shoot off. That was crazy. Cheese the hell out of it. I thought it was going to be like walking around and like going crazy like the corruptors were. So they like hacked into it and kept it from being able to move, is what it sounds like.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Some pretty good stuff. Where am I going? Oh, this guy. Eclipse focus.
Let's see what you have to say.
A little bright.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that?
Oh, the Deathbringer was like shaking in the background.
Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Let's level up. Can I scavenge these things? Disarm traps. That's what I need. I need to unlock this one first. Dang. I think I need to clear out these other skills that need 2 real quick. Balanced aim, combat override, scavenger, mount repair, expert carver. Let's do this one. Alright. Looks like we're going in a secret tunnel.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Alright. Oh, they had to load a new area. Interesting. It's like this.
For identiscan.
This is like the same door at the mountain. Access granted.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Secret tunnel. Yeah. I didn't know if you're going to pick up on that or not, Brianna. What's going to be in here? This is like a preview of what's going to be in the mountain, right? Probably. Door closed behind us. Search for information about Elizabeth Sobek.
355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
$350,000. Yeah. Wow. It's like like 900 years. Down we go. I should probably be exploring as much as I can.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack.
All we need is a backdoor. Upload the
More
latest service point
story.
update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Anything else in this room? Nope. Supply crate. I'll take that. This is where we came in. That's progress. Let's go over here. Anything here? Nope. Okay. Anything in here? Supply crate. I want more audio logs because I want to know what happened. It's like a military exercise or something, and like this company was tasked to make them like impossible to hack, and then they got out of control.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology.
Oh boy.
From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe.
Oh boy.
Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Jeez. Alright, what's this gonna do? Activate.
Welcome to Faro Automated
Oh,
Solutions.
it just turns it back on.
Of tomorrow are
I didn't realize that that's what that was. Reception log. July 7, 2064. So we're probably near the year 3000 in this, at this time frame, I guess. Field Commandant Dang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served. Sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Coffee Global arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served on the Chariot line. So that happened. So right after right after those, like 15 minutes after, called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually more like thrown. I was aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Oof. And I wonder if they're like using the machines to like do this like acquisitions.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
They'll help us understand. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. The Doctor, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century, born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada. She enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. So this is like Tony Stark, basically. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence at Carnegie Mellon in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. So in 2 years, she was able to get from an associate or a junior scientist to chief. Over the next 80 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in revitalizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade. 2048, she suddenly resigned, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Became one of the world's suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Wow. Ted Faro, born 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. Largest corporation of all time, world's wealthiest individual, and first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, went to University of California, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Struggled at first. So it started with personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded with its famous line of green robots that solved the climate crisis. And then opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. Made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Oof. Oh my god, it's so long. I think I'm picking up on, like, what's happening here, though. Basically, she was the brains behind all of, like, the boom and the money making of this company, and then they decided to start getting into military tech because that's where the real money is, like always. And then she left, and they didn't know, like, they put the cart before the horse, basically, and, like, got farther than what they could control. And since Sobek is like a green robots person, I wonder if she, like, hid something away in a vault that's, like, related to, like, helping the human race, like, expand back out or something. Lab retooling.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... Trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
The plot thickens, Brianna. Alright, I think we're heading up to the office here soon.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Feel like there's got to be something hidden down here, right? These are all like red. I thought surely there was something hidden back in this room. But I guess not. It's kind of weird. Huh. I was like back outside. Oh, that must be the way out of this place. Like a back shortcut.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Complaint. From Jay Friedkin to reception. Hey, reception, if that's your real name, want to know who scheduled in O'Malley right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting, and what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. Jesus. Holy shit. That's scary. It's all about the money. Money, 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 money. Whoa. That was scary. Oh, we're back in like the atrium.
Looks like I can climb here.
Where do I need to climb to, though, is the question over there. So what's up here? Just another supply crate. Okay. Okay. Parkour, parkour. All right. Oh, this looks like a fancy room. Spiritual Summit. From Ted to Paula. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAs in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things, not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, and I mean of thought towards shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Weird. Why? Now he's getting all religious all of a sudden? And like multiple religions? A conference room. Campus log. High priority alert, automated log note, all non-essential systems have entered hibernation. Full lockdown has been initiated. Due to increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. High security and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. A reminder that while they remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for Identiscan. Additional public access roads to the campus have now been closed. All staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge permanently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. $48 more entries in high priority. Additional entries corrupted. So things were just going to shit, basically.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Nope. Whoops. Okay.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Well, let me go into this big room then real quick, because it doesn't look like... anything here to explore. Oh, here we go.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base.
Oh, God.
Even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network.
That's the corruption.
Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions. From 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
Oh, man. This is scary as fuck.
Sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Oof. Yeah, peacekeeping, right. It said it could, like, repair other machines, too, automatically. And it doesn't run on, like, conventional fuel. Like, it runs on biomass. So, like, it can just, like, take plants and convert it to fuel automatically. It's crazy.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, I guess I can too.
Hell yeah. Hardcore parkour. Is there like an item up there? I'm confused because there's like 2 ways that I can go, I think. I can go straight up too. I don't know what the right way is. Let's try this way. Curious if they go to the same place or not. Oh, is it 2 different places that I'm going?
At least the chill's gonna keep me alert.
Go to Ted Farrow's office. I think there's one to go to Sobek's and to one to go to Ted Farrow's.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Did I miss some of that? The Peacekeepers. Oh, I guess I can
began when they
play
engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots.
Oh, I can't play it again.
Since the began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate.
Oh,
Now,
right, yeah, because they can make other
I
machines.
absolutely assure you is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Oof, when none of this will matter. Scary shit. Oh, that doesn't fit. Alright. Oh, that's not a climbing point. Okay. Okay. Yeah, creating their own destruction, that's for sure. It's gonna be the story of our lives, right? Right. Almost there. Go. Nice. All right. Gonna jump again. Up we go. Nope. Go up. And to the right. Thank you. See, I can get off at this or go straight up too. What's in here?
Forget about traveling light.
These must just be multiple ways to get up here. Surely these go to the same place. Right? So confused. I just don't want to miss anything while I'm up here. Oh, like this thing right here in front of my face. Oh wow, we're getting above like the haze of the clouds and everything. Wow. It's a very pretty game, that's for sure. How did I miss that? Oh. They think they're being sneaky. I've played a game or two in my lifetime. Yeah, they all do go up. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't miss too much. Banda C incident. So, captured video of a unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline on a pod of dolphins. It looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Oh, God. So to keep running, they literally just like chop up organic material. That is horrifying. That's really bad. Oi, oi, oi.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
I think we're at the top.
Wonder what we'll find.
This guy had quite the office. Did I miss what's in here? Oh, just rocks. Why are they giving me rocks up here? So I can keep going up to the very top up there. I'm gonna go up there real quick. Yeah, it's gotta be a little hard to breathe up here. Because like this is like on top of a mountain too. I wonder if I'm skipping, like I wonder if I'm going to the next office or something. But I feel like this is like just the top of the building. Yeah, okay. Oh, a power cell.
Power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
No way in hell you catch me doing that. Look at how tiny that rock is she landed on. Fuck that. Alright. Anything else out here? Alright, story time.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
Yeah, she's very brave.
There's a glitch.
Literally, she's a brave.
You're killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I
Jesus.
stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
Yeah, they're not. They're selling them to the highest bidder. It's not peacekeeping if you're selling it to the highest bidder.
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
I bet she comes up with a solution and he doesn't do it.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Ooh, final file.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
Told you.
That? Liz, I cannot
I told
in
you.
good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Yeah, that was great. Great blackmail. She knew what he was going to do, right? Like, she
Look on the
knows
bright
who
side,
he is.
Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Riding off the coattails of people smarter than you. Damn.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Yeah, so now the...
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
So now we can leave. Okay. Yeah, so now the story's going to go down the path of let's figure out what Zero Dawn is, right?
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
And we got to figure out who this guy
talking
is.
that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime.
Yeah,
And
good
what you
name
want
drop.
to know is my name. Silence. That's my name.
Silence. That's a sweet
Why
name.
don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
He wants a smart answer, right? Let's go with that.
Silence, you've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her.
You're the
Or why
descendant
the
of her.
Eclipse is trying to kill me, or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh
This
robots
guy's-
once threatened to end life on Earth.
His voice
But
and
it
everything,
didn't
like just the
happen.
way he's
The
presented
old
here,
one civilization was
makes me feel like he
destroyed, but
turns
life-
into a villain at some
life was
point.
saved.
Obviously. So,
He's just too cool.
what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then
Let's
why
do
are you
it.
still standing here?
Because I have
Not
questions.
So fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
I think I know the answers to most of these.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
He's the rogue AI. It's gotta be.
The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth.
He wants you
Has to be.
dead.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started.
Destroy
You've been given
itself.
a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well.
Tell him.
Proceed.
I want to know what your
Who are you,
intentions are.
Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
There's a reason why you're doing this.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things.
I'm just real smart.
Whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
He's dangerous.
All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. She got all this information for him, right? Like, he didn't figure it out. So, be a little bit thankful, right?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
What if Aloy is a clone of Sobek? That'd be crazy.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command.
But
to tell people about
their
Zero
DNA
Dawn.
isn't exact. It's like 99.6 or something percent.
The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
BOR-7, so
Someday we'll be
Bort.
in person, and you'll
Learned
understand.
of the ancient past.
We improved.
Cool. We leveled up. Or at least got another skill point. Alright, but we can't apply it towards
Getting down
anything.
will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
The Grave Horde and into the Borderlands. Aloy delves in the ruins and uses Robot Command to learn about Project Zero Dawn. If she can discover the weapons used to defeat the ancient robot plague, maybe she can wield them herself. Where is that at? Can I... Oh, it's got like literally every floor here. That's cool. And that's way over here. Oh, wow. Alright. So, we should probably go here. I kind of want to clear out more of this map, but I feel like the story is going to have us come back over here at some point. Because the story is going to have us come up to here, and then it's probably going to have us come over here. But we're backtracking a little bit to get over here. Which one is the lower level quest? Into the Borderlands? So we should probably go there next. Her connection is a little different to just be a descendant. I guess that's true. Because you'd expect like 50% of her DNA to come from like the mom, and then it gets smaller and smaller as the generations go on, right? So maybe she is a clone. Is Zero Dawn tied to the mountain at the beginning? Like the original where is it? I'm all turned around here. Is it in here? Yeah, right here. I bet it has something to do with what's under here. But I can't confirm yet. Alright, we're going to head towards into the Borderlands. I'm going to fast travel to get a little bit closer. Holy shit, corrupted zone level 32. That's a little extreme.
To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Right. We are back. Back down to the bottom. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yep.
It's stopping. I can stop squinting against the light.
Right. I love how she jumps off and then throws it. Like, she doesn't, like, secure it and then just, like, drop down. She has a lot of faith in that, that thing grabbing on. I just walked into that. Oh god. Let me mark this as my quest. We'll see if I can get out of here. I haven't saved in a long time. No urgency either. Oh yeah, that's true. How many things are we talking about here? Oh god. Run, run, run. Get out in the open. Yeah. Do a quick time event. Yeah. Oh man. Ugh, I'm bad. Yeah, I deserve to die there. I missed 3 shots in a row. Welcome, Duncan. Sorry, I forgot to welcome you when you came in. I pressed triangle. Let's try that again. No prompt to rappel down? What happened? I'm at the right place, right? Yeah. Alright, we fast traveling. There's no way to get out of here. Yeah, it's totally broken. All right, see ya. All right, we're back over by Cauldron Zeta, and we're gonna go right past that corrupted zone and up to there. Hello, boyos. Level 20. Weakness to freeze and fire. Oof! Nice. Oh, that kind of sucks. Shoot him in the booty. Got some good stuff off of this. Oh, I should have picked this up. I'll use it against this bird. Was there a fire? Should I go back and save real quick? I can put this down, go back and save, and then grab it, right? Might as well. I think it's worth it. That way I don't have to fight those things again. Alright. Head on up. Moving on up to meet Erend. We finally got some information on the story. Alright. Fuck you!
Override them if I don't spook them.
Ooh. Ultimate deer hunting. that went well. Those weapons that you shoot off machines are really powerful. I didn't realize that they had that much firepower behind them. So that's a good strategy, is to like knock a weapon off of a machine, like one of the bigger machines, and then use that against it. At least when they have a projectile weapon. Right. Very nice. That went well. The fog of the map like goes away fairly. Like, I like the radius that they give it off of Aloy. Like, it's pretty big because I can see all the way out to here from here. I like that. What do we got? We got some of those. Got a campfire there. What is that guy? Whoa. That looks dangerous. We'll stick to this side of the river.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Oh, I dodged. Sorry, bro. Get bitch slap, Bubba. Nice.
Oh, useful.
We can save right here. Nice. Now we got one of these guys to go against. Ravager, that's what that's called. Let's get a little bit more ammo. See if we can sneak up on this thing and knock a weapon off. Alright. Let's go get the weapon. Oh, it's not a weapon. It's not a weapon. Oh. I'm whiffing my shots. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. I just need to be a little bit smarter about the way I do things. Cool.
This might even the odds.
Oh. Did it just pop off farther away? Well, damn it. Thought I was being all cool, killing the robot. And here I am, missing that it dropped a gun like 10 feet away from where I was that I could have used. So that's that corruption. What are those? They look like big lizards. There's 2 of them. There's no way. I'll level at 32. Yeah, no way. I'm not even gonna try. Snap maws. Grab some healing. All right. Whoa. That's cool. Nice. Got some help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Save these for the trail.
Ooh, what's in here? Luminous braiding. Very nice. That was cool. These guys helped me. Very calm here, very quiet. Was that just those things making that noise? Or was it something else over there? Oh, this is cool. What's this? A sawmill? Oh, that's awesome. Do a quick save. Alright. What's over here in this thing? Is this just a statue or like a monument of some kind or a house? It looked like a house when I was farther away. There's like hay and stuff there. Did they burn this? A big fire? We got trebuchets. Is that what that is? What is that? Maybe not a trebuchet, like a crane or something? I don't know. It took down a lot of trees to do that, though. Maybe we'll get some answers inside. They've got some big fires burning.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I love that. It's so cool.
Good. I've got a pair of sturdy Austrian hands, and I know how to put them to use. They'll always be work for me.
Nice. I like the rings on there. That's cool looking. And his mask is like crazy. Errand, are you here?
No sign of Marat's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Didn't even say hi or anything. Let's see if we can buy anything. It's been a while. Let's see. I'd like to just skip to the biggest stuff. If I can. So I've got this already. Shadow Sling, Shadow Tripcaster, Sharp Shot Bow for long distance, Shadow Warbow, Elemental Payloads. Close range bolt gun fires multiple projectiles with each shot. So this is like a shotgun. So I can afford the Tripcaster, the Sling, Tripcaster or the Sling. Let's do this. Oh no, I can't afford the Sling. So it's just the Tripcaster. So I'll get one of those. Alright, and then let's sell some stuff. Selling for charm, or for shards. Alright. Everything's good there. Should I get rid of... any mods? Probably not, right? I'll just hold on to them. I don't think it's too much of a problem. And then let's equip some mods to the Tripcaster. Damage. Can I apply those somewhere else, though? I can. Dude, this thing would be a beast. Look at that. Holy shit. That's really good. Just straight up damage. And then I can put maybe elemental stuff on this. So like, does it have a fire shot? No. Or it does. So I can put this on it. And then a damage coil for now. Sweet. I can take these off of here, right? I don't have the Tinker skill to clear it yet. I can only replace. I think this 15% damage is better than the other one that I have on this. Oh, but I can't put it on there. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Outfits. Can I put anything else on here that's good? Resist ranged attacks. Melee. 19% resist freeze isn't too bad. Or shock. Let's do freeze for now, and we can change it later. Actually, this one's purple. Yeah, let's do stealth. That'll be good. Any carry capacity we can do? No. All right. Let's get some ammo made. Dude, these arrows are gonna hit like a truck. Nice, I can do fire now. With these. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Oh, we're just searching. Okay. Supply crate over here. That's really well hidden.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right.
Jesus.
Those kind of maps, you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
All right.
Where it is, you know I like to tinker a bit. Keep it up. Someday maybe you'll get...
He's gonna meet us there. Oh, that's a ways away. All right. Anything here in town to be interested in? Something up there. How do I get up there, though? All right, there. Aha! Oh, look at that. It's like a smeltery. Okay. Let's head out of town.
Good for an old remedy.
That's a big bird up there. And I'm not talking about Sesame Street. Might have to kill this big bird. If that other arrow was doing like 50 and like double arrows were doing like 150, one hit kills, baby. Must be a pretty high level machine. missed that. Come on. Come on, man. What the fuck? These things are just super fast. Here, I thought this was going to be a piece of cake because I got a stronger weapon. What level are these things? Ah, damn it. Ah, it sucks. Alright, let's head straight out. Medicinal wild ember. They're gonna be like level 30 or some shit. Or at least for my pride's sake. I hope that they're like level 30 or something. 20. Of course. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Damn it. How's that taste, Poppy? Oh, come fucking on, brother. Dude, the machine weapons are so good. Like, just, it took like 2 seconds to kill him with it. That thing got aggroed all the way over there. Oh boy. I typically take a break around right now, but I'm feeling pretty good. Normally it's like a bathroom break. But I'm good, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Never know when I might need these.
Alright, let's see what I can do against these, but let's find a campfire if I can. Ooh. I gotta get past them to get a campfire. Maybe I need to go up this pass and around and then back down. Let's do that. Because I don't want to die and then have to kill everything else again. Right? Yeah, let's do this. The map is deceptive in the way that it presents, like, how far away things are. Because, like, that's all the way down here, but it's, like, super close. I need to keep that in mind.
Quick way down.
Alright, where's that campfire? Right here. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Let's see what we can do against these guys.
That wasn't a warning.
Nice. Dude, perfect. Hell yeah. Can take out a whole pack of those things now. Just so long as I hit my shots. Alright. Did I miss any? Looks like there's some loot over here. But I don't think it's from the thing. It's just a watcher. Okay. I wonder if you get less loot for exploding them like that. Like it destroys the materials that you would have looted. Can't even scan that thing. Straight up here. If you blow a canister, you lose that many resources and loot. Oh, okay. That's what I figured, because it's like the easy way out of killing them, right? Like, rather than actually, like, taking out components and stuff.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first.
Oh, and release
Hold
them?
off until the fighting starts.
All right.
Nice.
Got your back.
So can I release them?
Got
No?
company, I think. Dervahl's men. It's about to get over.
So I can't release them at all.
Intruders!
Oh, I can.
Unleash the
Okay.
machines! Shoot their chains!
Wait, it's attacking me though. That doesn't help. It just makes things worse. Why would I release them? Am I supposed to keep them from releasing them? Is that the idea? Or maybe I stealthily destroy the chains?
Dervahl's
That's
men.
not working.
It's about to get over.
I hope so.
The rope caster thing works pretty good. I should have been paying attention to my health. Alright. Well, now I can use that rope caster thing.
Dervahl's men.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Go.
Anything better to do?
I definitely like have to make sure that my bow is like completely loaded before I try and shoot. I'm bad.
Dervahl's men. Trying to get out of here.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Alright, let's do better this time. fuckers.
Nowhere to run now.
Are you kidding me? Healed. Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Hey, thank you, Monkey Pig.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow as well. That's very generous of you. Even though I'm playing like shit right now.
Duval's men.
I hope so.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Hey, Brianna, welcome back.
Yeah, this thing is dangerous.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Yeah, I apologize for my terrible playing right now, guys. I've gotta lock it in here. Even a headshot with this bow won't kill in one shot.
To your position.
Okay. There we go. Doing better, doing better. Got 3 people left. Should probably get rid of this machine before it becomes a problem. Oh my god. I hate how close you can be aiming at their head and then it doesn't hit.
Anderson must be around here somewhere. Let's find him.
I think you don't give yourself enough credit, Brown. I think you probably could do better than me. The way that I'm playing right now. Because I'm like massively, I feel like at least I'm massively over leveled right now than where I should be. But maybe I'm not. Let's use a potion and grab this. Oh, I used the wrong kind of potion. Alright. Monkey Pig, if you're looking for the previous VODs, they are not on the Twitch channel. They're going to be down below in the YouTube channel, just so that you know. If you want a comprehensive history of what we've done on the stream so far. Alright, what do we got here? Let's get rid of that guy. It'll click eventually. All right, yeah, I hope so. I'm picking up like small portions of it. Like I probably could have picked up the cannon that I shot off, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh no, it's just metal shards. Okay. What was that?
You're up against the vent.
Alright, I think we've cleared pretty much everything out now.
Not enough fire in you, my friend.
Woo. What do we got? Hard quest, and it's... Oh, it's your third time when you struggle with it? Oh, man.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Music in this is pretty good. Shoot that thing.
Who, me?
Whoa.
Pick them off, one by one.
Just beat the shit out of him. Oof. He hit harder than I thought. Ah, man. So those explode when they go off. Okay. Noted. Yeah, he hits real heavy.
Straight away.
Oof. I missed. That worked. I need to use more of my arsenal, is what I think I've also learned as well. Alright, let's heal up before we start this encounter. And see what we can get over here. It probably doesn't give me the... Oh, it does give me the gun. Will it start me with the gun if I come over here? Because that would help. Oh, it makes me drop it right at the door. Oh, no. Shit. Alright, come away from there, dude.
Don't clump up! Spread out!
Ah, fuck.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
There we go. That'll do it. Let's just shoot him with the giant plasma cannon. That'll
They
take
must
care of
use
him.
these to protect themselves from the awful sound.
Noise canceling headphones unlocked. Level 25. Alright. Oh, we got 3 skill points. What do I want? What do I want? Knock down machines faster would be really nice for heavy attacks. It looks like it's a faster wind up, which is a lot better. Dodge prowess looks good. A strong strike. All of these look like hanging from below. This is tough. The dodge is nice. Triple shot's nice. Quiet sprint and dodge, though. I think yeah, dodge makes sense. Disable the sonic device. Investigate the workshop.
Ursa!
What's up with her arms?
Aaron?
Oh, was she like tied
They'll
up?
try to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun.
That sounds bad.
Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Oh, she's dead?
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice and keep it for later.
Yeah, he got some closure, but not much.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then?
Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it...
That's not good.
I'll bet we find Dervahl too.
You did also come all this way just to watch her die. Yeah, right? I mean, it's brutal.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
So is she dead or is she not dead? She must be dead. They wouldn't have had that dramatic moment if she hadn't died. All right. So we can go all the way back to Meridian, or we can head our way over to this quest. Let's see if it's completed or not. Okay, level 18 for both. And they're about the same distance away from each other. Wow, 30% complete on the game so far. trucking right on through this pretty fast. What do we want to do? Do we want to see the stuff in Meridian? Or do we want to go over here to go to the Grave Horde? I kind of want to do this tall neck thing here really quick because it's fairly close. I can fast travel to that thing? Interesting. I didn't think we could. I've decided we're gonna go to Meridian. And I can't imagine what the load times on PS4 were.
Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Listen, I'm bad at making decisions. Well, don't worry, I got you, Brianna. Okay. It's right over here.
Fine goods for a fair.
Going over here. Oh, going back to the palace.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard.
And what level is this supposed to be? 18, right? Okay. Yeah, we're good then. We're 7 levels above that. We should be alright.
Oseram stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about her son. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
Yeah, kind
She
of.
didn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here.
Oh, they're
Only
gonna
it wasn't addressed
blow
to
that
all.
shit up.
The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
He's gonna bomb
I'll
that
round up my
place.
men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command.
From the king.
Aloy, a moment, please.
Okay.
When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious?
Aaron got closure, but Avad didn't.
You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay, will do, Bubba. Go to the warehouse. We're gonna blow some shit up. Let's do it.
Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
I love how far she slides. Parkour.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
No, thanks, bud.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
I'm not choosy. Here we go.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl?
Very
I got a surprise for you.
cheery music. Why is the music like this?
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
Touch-sensitive detonator.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Uh-oh.
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
Reminds me of the Game of Thrones episode when the church blows up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
How do I thought I already examined the bomb.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
We could open that door and push it out, right?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
Can we push it? No. Green wildfire, yeah. I'm not quite sure what to do. Do we use, like, these cranks? No. Well, I feel really stupid right now. inspect the door? Thought I did.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Oh, right there.
It looks like a wooden bracket.
Oh.
Not very strong.
Yeah, it's like right next to each other.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Run! Oof. Jeez.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a Vought watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Not
Get
if
back
all of
there,
us
just
are
to be
down
sure.
here.
I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Hope so. Unless he's got inside guys. Surely we're not going into the fire, right?
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them. Did the Nora have something to do with the explosion?
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative
Shut up a
opportunity?
bucket line!
Take a look at these. Like what I have for sale, I promise.
I've got all the best goods.
I've got all the best goods here. Still can't find what I want.
You all are telling me that you all have the best
That's
goods.
deliberation. Check out these sturdy Ossuary hands.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Ruh-roh.
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Jeez. What? These are nice, convenient points to climb with. Let's get after him.
He saw me. This is it.
Would have been funny if that shocked me because I'm in the water too.
Keep that for later.
I like that all the tribes agree yellow equals climbing, yeah. That's like the standard in like all video games now. Like anything colored yellow basically means climb here. Guess they're loading me up with health, which is good. Alright.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You rob me of my right to kill your father.
Take off your AirPods and we'll see how tough you are after that.
I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn. Even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad.
You didn't know those are the Apple AirPods
Choke on the ashes.
Horizon Edition.
Something's wrong. It didn't.
Pro
didn't
Max
hear
Legacy.
anything. There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge. No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Do I have to like hit a...
Another day.
Oh. Triangle to destroy. Don't just hit it, apparently. Bro, you okay? Dude. Dude, you alright there? Let's go stop him.
What's this?
Ooh, boss fight time?
You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Good luck, bro.
Battle is upon us!
Is it?
I've led an army. Those petrels and ravagers and savage is nothing. Why does Avad always have the ladies do the fighting?
Oh.
This isn't over yet, wench.
The wind's on now.
Oh, come on. Get fucked.
Not over yet, Nora.
It is.
Any good Oseram Tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
What? No! Throw it off the edge. Oh, wait, does it call the machines?
Spotted.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
Oh, fuck, dude. Damn. The AoE just gets you. Fuck. I have to do the whole fight over? Oh, bullshit. Well, at least I know to load up on everything. Oh no, I just have to do this one. Okay, that's good.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
I dropped it!
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
Damn. There's more of them than I thought there'd be. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Whew. Fucking Glinthawks, man. Did he get away?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead.
But he said take him alive.
Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up.
Majestic murderous Glinthawks. Yeah, right. You're
I know
welcome,
what
King.
you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead, and they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Bam! Good job, Erend. Good shit, good shit. Talk to Avad, Erend, and Derval.
can look to me for help. My duty is
Let me go and loot these things over here, unless they're gone already. I think they're gone, aren't they? They are. Well, damn it.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means...
He's got that one hair that sticks out like over his chin.
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
No.
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make
As
me
long
tear
as you're
up.
not drinking, at least. What now?
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly.
That's good.
Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Damn it! Just when I think
What
he
do you
learns
think
his lesson.
Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well,
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast.
Yep.
You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere.
Definitely not.
Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
No.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Alright, so we've got Avad and Dervahl. Who's down? Oh, this is just a thing to take me to Dervahl, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Avad.
Let your guard down.
Move along.
Aloy.
Yes.
To say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian.
The whole city.
And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel.
Fucking.
How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Damn.
Did anyone know?
That sucks.
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him.
Oh.
And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings.
Oh boy.
What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
What if it ends up being like a crazy ass like Battle of Helm's Deep, but at Meridian with like machines up against the walls of Meridian? That'd be pretty sweet. Oh shoot, I should have talked to Dervahl while I had the chance. I didn't realize that I had to do that before I talked to Avad. So now the main quest that we have left is the Grave Horde. We can head over there. We've got about 40 minutes left of the stream, so we can at least travel over here and get a sense of where we need to go, or we can go and do one of the cauldrons, or we could do one of the tall necks. I'm thinking I'll fast travel here and we can try out this cauldron right here and see how long that takes us, and then maybe we can start up on this quest at the start of the stream tomorrow. So let's travel here. Oh, interesting. I thought it would put me like really close to the tall neck, but I guess not. Got a little ways to go. We've got some like really simple like beginning quests that I skipped, triggering still. That's funny. Straight down the path.
Now they're hunting me.
Don't call out to your friends, please. Well, at least it didn't aggro the snap maw. And we are on our way. Little winding path here by the cacti.
Hold out much longer.
You guys alright?
I'd love to speak with you.
Oh, you would, huh?
Thank you for saving me. It's humbling.
Nice guy.
That'll
What
help.
is this? Is that like a plane engine? Like a turbine? Is there like a crashed plane up on the mountain or something? That'd be crazy. Huh. I'm going the wrong way? Is that right? Yes. Should be going this way.
Focus shows there's a signal nearby.
Quick save. Right. Let's head towards that cauldron. Nothing? I thought there'd be machines outside of it or something. Kind of surprised. Oh. Yep, there's machines. We got a watcher. Okay. Cauldron Row.
Should have brought a cart.
Oh, what are you? All just watchers, I guess. I think I might be a little over leveled now for this one.
Oh.
Oh, the echo effects are kind of cool. Alright. Cauldron Row. Ooh. Find the entrance, huh? Network uplink. Can I see through the rock anywhere? It must be down here.
Some kind of liquid flowing through that pipe.
Very hard to see. It's very dark. Holy shit. Alright, let's do it. What was that? I like glitched out for a second.
Looks like I'm not the first to look for a way in. What a waste.
Oh, multiple people. sucks. Alright. Let's go. Does it tell me the recommended level for this one? Level 11. Okay, yeah, so we're pretty over leveled now. But we'll see what we come up against. Maybe it'll be exciting. Ah, I see an entrance.
They were curious too. But I'm better prepared. I hope it's enough.
Let's do it. Good enough. Oh, I have to jump on this. That's pretty cool.
That rushing sound again.
Lots of stuff in that. Nice.
Need them soon enough.
Whoa. Oh, magnetic container rail.
Need to find a way through that shell.
Ah, I keep rolling right into it. Nice. So I gotta get up to there. over to there somehow. Probably has to do with this stuff. Climb up. Sweet. Easy enough. Cool. Override the bridge. And off we go. Climb over this guy, open up the other bridge. Unless this opens the door, maybe?
Alright, that should get me through.
Yeah, it looks like it opened the door. Let's select this, actually. There we go. Now it's gonna kind of guide me through. Oh, do I get back on that thing? Because it's open now? Must be what it is. Okay. Let's try it. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna get crushed. Ah! How do I get past those? What? Oh, damn it. I'm confused. What? I'm like blocked by those things. Maybe there's another switch I have to hit somewhere? Or do I have to time it? I definitely can't make it across there. See, I can't... Those things block me. Moderate impact may reverse polarity. Damn it. Say that here too.
Looks like things are going my way.
Okay. I need to scan and read. Oh, okay. So I have to... Right. Right. Okay. Got it now. I understand. Alright. Let's hit this fucker. There we go. When technology doesn't work, you just give it a smack and then you're good, you know? Reverses polarities and shit. Honey, I'm home.
Huh, nice.
I'm probably going to be speaking too early, but the hardest part of this cauldron so far is just the puzzle. Figuring out how to get past that one little bit where you smack the wheel. But this is probably the boss room right here, so I'll probably be eating my words here in a minute. Jeez. They did such a good job of making the machines like very metallic and machine-like, right? But then they have like the organic, like it moves like a heart. It does, like rhythmically and stuff. It's very cool. Oh, hello. No. I'm just gonna go over here real quick. Don't mind me. Get fucked. Oh, you're right there. Is that it? Say hello to my little friend. Alright. I think we still have a boss room to go to. I feel like this wasn't the boss room. But maybe I'm wrong. So if I shut this down, does it like shut down the whole cauldron? I can override the whole thing, whatever that means. Did that open that up? Must have been, right? Is that it for in here? Okay. Let's heal up on our way. Oh, we're already at full health? I thought I got hit a few times. Ah, more puzzles. Find the cauldron core. Sure thing.
That's where I need to go. The belly of this giant beast.
Holy shit, this place is big. Right here, I bet. If I need to get on one of those deals that's moving real fast over there. Okay. Do I go up there? Looks like it.
That's where I need to go.
So open a bridge. What is that thing? A snap maw? Oh, I got this. I got this. No problemo. We take care of it, huh?
Save these for the trail.
Here we go. We will probably finish out this cauldron and then be done for the night. Here we go. What level are you? 20. Hey bro, are you aggro? You know I'm here. Oh, chat paused for some reason. Fight! 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 Alright. Hold the override, baby.
This is about to get a lot harder.
Wait, what? Oh, that's cheating. Ah, no! No! Damn it. Them doing that Ravager actually kind of made it easier. Because then I could just shoot the cannon off and then kill it with the cannon. Well, that works. Nice. Oh yeah, I got this. I got it. Nice. 2 out of 4.
That's it. More machines I can override.
Ooh, cool. I can override more machines. That's cool. Row overrides available. Longleg, Trampler, Ravager, Snapmaw, and Shellwalker. Nice. That works perfect. Oh, log. Interesting. Hmm. All right. So, we were able to get quite a bit done today. We went and did, what, like 3 or 4 story missions, I think? Completed Cauldron, and we got... Did we get the tall... No, we didn't get the tall neck today. That was yesterday. Maybe we can start off getting that tall neck and then heading toward this story quest over here for tomorrow. But yeah, I think we did really, really well today, with all things considered, really. If I had put myself up against Cauldron Zeta at the beginning, we probably would have done that in the entire stream. Not kidding. That would have been brutal. So maybe to close out all of Horizon, we will do Cauldron Zeta to complete out everything at the end of the week. But yeah, it's been fun. Really good stuff. Let me find a campfire really quick and save. Oh, I can overwrite this and just go across the bridge. Nice.
We're down. The others haven't noticed.
Nice. Quick save. Very good. All right. And that will do it for us for Horizon today.